Hi guys, I'm back here with a kind of a rant video. Um, I've been making videos on this Arrma Granite voltage and some of the upgrades for it, and I've run into something kind of troubling. I know a lot of people um, kind of give a pass to certain um, companies from Amazon and whatnot about their quality and or lack of quality, and justify the lack of quality by the price, specifically for things like um, brushless motors and batteries and whatnot. Um, and I'm making this video as kind of a little bit of a rant and a little bit of a way to gauge the public and see if this is something isolated to me or if this is something that's plaguing the community in whole. Um, so if you watched any of the other videos, um, you'll know that I've been doing a brushless conversion on this. I have here two identical Ghoul RC 3660 3800 kV motors, two identical RS 60 amp ESCs, a programming card for them, two separate batteries, charged, cells are good, everything is fine. This is the third set that I've had in my hands personally, and they all do the same thing. I can power these motors by my Hobbywing ESC for my Kaiju, so I know the motor is okay. I know the motor spins. If I connect them together, you can do the that old trick where you connect two motors together and you turn the shaft and you can make the other one. You can make the other motor move. The motors work. The problem is the quality on these ESCs. It's it's been assumed that the failure rate, from everything that I can read, or from, I shouldn't say everything, from the things that I've read, it's been assumed that the failure rate of these is somewhere in the realm of 50%. That's crazy. In my experience, it's 100%, because all three of the speed controllers I have, or had do the same thing. When you fire them up, this work state light will just blink constant. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. It blinks constant. There's no power leaving the ESC across these connectors. I've checked my transmitter, I've checked the motor, I've checked the batteries. These ESCs are ostensibly paperweights. And part of what my rant is about is accepting the quality of the product and then making excuses for it, saying, well, it's only $40, or well, it's only $50. That might be true, but I just picked up a Spectrum unit, after being fed up with this, and Amazon and the company that sells them. They just seem to want to tell me, we'll return it or we'll replace it. That's not the point. The point is, I've gotten three bad ones in a row, or three suspected bad ones in a row. Sending me another one, letting me wait several more days for another one to come in, isn't solving the problem. The problem is these are junk, or the issue is the instructions, or lack thereof really in my case, are not clear enough as to what to do. And the problem isn't that they exist. I know not everyone has the ability to just pay 50% more for a name brand component, or even if you have one of the less expensive trucks, and it doesn't necessarily make financial sense or any kind of sense to put in a $300 castle system or a $200 hobby wing system. I understand that, and the purpose of things like this to exist in the market to keep price competition down, I'm fully aware. But there has to be a line drawn between what the community accepts as a affordable trade-off to quality and just plain garbage that doesn't work. These don't work. I've seen several Reddit posts, several forum posts, several comments on YouTube videos where it's just a thing that these Hobby Wing knockoff, Ghoul RC, R Charlance, RC Runner. I mean, there's 1,000 different names. These don't work. Why are people still buying these? Why aren't more people upset and pushing back and trying to figure out what we can do? This is what kills the hobby, is having some child or someone new think that the mechanical aspect of working on these trucks is out of their reach because they can't make a garbage ESC work, or they suspect that their good for the dollar batteries are bad, or any of the other scenarios. This is has far-reaching implications to just accept the fact that if you buy one of these kits, it's a crapshoot, and you just keep returning them until you get one that works. Or when you find one that works, it only you get 3 months worth of runtime on it. It's really sad state here. I'm really excited to work on this truck and try to do it with a budget conscience in mind. Some of the concepts of why I wanted to build this truck, which is, widely regarded as a starter truck. I want to see how far someone new in the hobby could take the best $99 10th scale basher, and how far they could push it, and where they could grow with it. And seeing stuff like this just kills me. I know this motor's good. This is, I mean, it's a perfect size, great KV rating. Um, I know it would do well, but the ESC that it comes with, three of them were dead right out of the box. And the seller and Amazon, they just don't care. They want to send me a fourth one. And I just don't have the time or the patience to let them keep sending me one till it does work. That's enough of the rant. Um, it's it's just got me a little frustrated at the state of RC at the moment, with poor quality products in the market, uh, terrible ship times, very low stock. It's a good time to be in the hobby because of accessible things like the Big Rock and this truck, and these Z batteries. Like I know these are kind of shining stars at the moment, but there's this takeover of these like knockoff parts, and the permeation it has in the market has left a really sour taste in my mouth. But I just wanted to get some thoughts down on virtual paper, and see if anyone else is frustrated with these issues, or if they're having the same issues I'm having. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Stay tuned. I do have some Spectrum parts coming in for this. They should be here in the next week or so. Actually, it says 10 days on the report, which is one of the things that has me a little frustrated, in the fact that I can get 3 of these garbage ones in 1 week, and I can't get a name brand one in less than 7 days. That blows my mind also. But that's a story for another time. Anyway, thanks again for listening. Please consider subscribing if you're into what I'm doing here with this truck, and the concept of taking a beginner truck as far as it'll go. Anyway, thanks for listening again. Drop a like on the video if you're frustrated with the Chinese parts, and let me know your thoughts on if you think this is affecting people entering the hobby and the long-term implications of this. Thanks.